YouTubers, hold on, man. It's the kid Jalen.
And Brennan.
They were back in the video. This time, guys, we're at the Russell Westbrook's 41st triple-double.
Triple-double.
Tied. I think he's tied with Oscar Robertson, pretty sure.
No, yeah, he's historic tied, but I think I think he plays tonight. Tonight's game, he could break it for 42, which he is, so, you know.
Let's go, guys.
Ballhawkgloves.com.
A matchup between two playoff-bound teams tonight in Oklahoma
33.
City. The Bucks taking on
Can I
the
get,
Thunder, and will it be
what
another
the
mystery?
wait, go back.
Westbrook won triple-double.
Wait, stay right there. We'll go back again.
Follow Coach Godwin on Instagram and go to ballhawkgloves.com.
I gotta see the record. 40-37, not bad. Not bad.
That isn't a West. That shit was not. That should be terrible. That record probably wouldn't be there.
Second most all time.
That's crazy.
Bro, people not giving him his just dues, man.
Westbrook will heat.
Westbrook for 3. Bang.
Kumbo to the hook. No, follows it up. Couldn't push it in. And here comes Westbrook.
Some people say he stat pads a little bit. I kind of understand it. It's like
you don't play good offense.
I'll explain at the end of the video.
Transition the whole time, and that's when the Thunder really thrive.
Ooh.
Middleton can't bank it in, and the rebound corralled by Gibson.
Close.
Here comes
Oh,
Westbrook, the dish.
I gave that. People say that he stat stuff, but at the end of the day, like, he's still doing something that most people can't do. And they wish that they had the numbers that he has. He has 41 triple-doubles. Jordan only has 28 in his career. He has 41 this season.
The difference in the game is Oklahoma City.
So I'm not knocking Michael Jordan, so I want to hear no hate. His team wants him to be the MVP because they see he's working real hard. His work is being paid off. I mean, everybody works hard, but especially in the situation that he's in.
Few games, especially in the first quarter. Here he is.
That's goaltender. People complain that when he about to get the rebound, the team moves out the way. He was like Shannon Sharp was like, what point guard do you know lines up on the free throw line just to get the rebound? Like, so what? He helping his team.
Adams gives Westbrook another assist. Number 4 for us. Doug McDermott lays it home.
At the end of the day, he's making his team better while he gets triple doubles. They won 30-something games with him having triple double and only lost 9. He's making his team better with the triple doubles. So come on, like people just gonna talk.
Doug McDermott in some shots where he can get him on the move rather than just catching and shooting like that.
Banks it home.
I'm really glad they got Taj Gibson. That's probably a good fit, but sorry, Taj, when Blake comes there.
He just don't stay there and come off the bench.
Yeah, he's on the bench, but he's not starting.
He don't have to start. He don't have to start. That's better for him not to start. Make money and not start and still contribute to the team in a good way.
I think Derby looks a good pickup too. Well, a good trade.
Behind the home run line and the shooting threes. That's 3 buckets he's gotten tonight, and all of them off the dribble.
Got him.
Exaggerated ball fake. Westbrook the dish. Gibson the lead.
How about that shot fake that set that play up? Michael Beasley bought on that thing, and once he got in the paint, it was just a house of cards, and Westbrook with a beautiful pass.
Shot clock at 5. Westbrook pulls. You bet!
I never noticed how tall Tony Snell was. Because in the Bulls, he didn't look that tall, in my opinion.
As Adams contested Dellavedova, here comes Westbrook. Like a blur, leaves it for Gibson, who pounds it down. Assist number 9 for Russell Westbrook. Shot clock down to 6. Snell fires it to Middleton. 3 to shoot, and Middleton can't finish. Rebound number 10 for Westbrook.
Oh, great defensive possession.
Will he get the assist? He will! Triple-double, number 41 for Russell Westbrook. He has matched Oscar Robertson for the most all-time in a single season.
55 years, bro. 55 years.
A little about Jabari Parker too. So much is made about when Jabari got hurt. Chris Middleton came back.
I thought Rondo was gonna be the type of guy to do that because Rondo was doing triple double threes too.
And Middleton is a nice
player. Russell Westbrook got that athletic gift, bro.
I think he had 57 points on a triple double. That's the most ever on a triple double. Like that's he's making history. Nobody's really giving him his credit.
Lob to the rim, and Adams pounds it down.
What a great play out of a timeout. Just set that one up all the way.
Here comes Westbrook. Healing back out.
Oh, post game.
Trying to take the rookie. Westbrook season opening. McDermott, the floater, he's been doing
Like, I know James Harden, yes, he's doing good. But still, like, he's averaging triple-double. If y'all don't give him MVP, y'all acting like the triple-double don't mean nothing no more. He's putting up historic numbers. Yeah, honestly, he's in the 6th. He's holding on to the, what, 5th or 6th seed? He's holding on to, like, the 5th or 6th seed. But, like everybody gets mad. I'll say it in the video. I'm just, I'm ready.
As this one is over, the Thunder's largest margin of victory this season comes on a historic night for Russell Westbrook.
You. You knew that was coming, Russ. You knew that was coming. So
that was
see that big
bad.
smile. How does it feel when you hear that you've joined Oscar Robertson in the record books for most triple-doubles in a season?
It's a blessing, man. Something I can never imagine. I'm just so thankful and blessed to be able to play the game I love, and just happy to be able to be a part of a great organization with amazing fans, and I'm just so thankful.
You see your teammates saying MVP. You hear this crowd saying MVP. You hear away crowd saying MVP. Oscar was rooting for you. Jason Kidd said you could only dream of what you're doing. What do you make of the support you've been getting this season for what you've been doing?
Unbelievable, man. I can't thank everybody across the world, all the fans, all the kids, all the families for supporting me and my journey.
78 triple-doubles. He's tied with Wilt Chamberlain, bro.
He's gonna be #1 triple-double. Easy by this career. Easy. Probably 2 seasons, I'll give it.
On this season, you know, 16 assists from clinching, averaging a triple-double. Why do you think you've been able to put up these
16 more assists, and he clinches averaging triple-double for the season.
And that's in a game or two. He might do it in 1 game if you want to. Yeah.
Play the game I love, and I've been raised by 2 great parents, and I love them dearly. I have a great family, and just so thankful.
We know you don't like to stress personal success. It's all about the team success. And you've been wanting a complete game. This was it. It was the largest win of the season for you guys. Where do you think you guys are in the process of getting ready to perform at a high level in the playoffs?
Basically 10 points a game, obviously.
That's a good
and
team
10
that's fighting for
rebounds.
position just like we are. This is a great opportunity, and we did a good job starting the road trip off the right way. So,
congrats on the win. Go enjoy it.
thank you.
Back to you, Ryan, Doug.
Well, Cassidy, you could see right there.
Real man right there. Real man right there.
He let his guard down a little bit and let himself
Real
enjoy this.
Like I said, James Harden, like I said, Shannon Sharp, I'll be watching Undisputed, so they go back and forth. Shannon Sharp said, what's the problem? Why did they give Steven Adams $100 million if he can't get rebounds? And Skip Bayless saying he's having an off year. He was not playing like he did last year, like he did in the Western Conference Championship. Now, when I look at it, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of, if Russell Westbrook was down on OKC, where would they be? And if James Harden was not on Houston, where would they be in the West? Now, at least Houston can shoot the ball and shoot threes, whatever, because Mike D'Antoni's offense, or whatever the case may be, his system. But you got to look at it. Houston will be in a better position because that team can actually score. Like, defending, okay, obviously, but at the same time, if Westbrook wasn't on this team of OKC, where would this team be at as far as games won? Like, where would this team be at versus Houston? Houston can score. The only person scoring on OKC is Westbrook. Like, I mean, I guess I'm not trying to put all the things on him, but he's the only person that's scoring night in and night out like that. Crazy to keep his team in the playoff contention. I know they say, oh, which team is doing better by best record, but what team will be doing better without that person? Westbrook is clear MVP. If he doesn't win MVP and James Harden wins over him, that's not fair. Y'all basically making it seem like the triple-double don't mean nothing no more. There's no co-MVP. I don't want to hear none of that. Westbrook's MVP. People like, I've been riding with Harden all year. Listen, I'm not doubting James Harden. I'm not saying nothing negative about him. But at the end of the day, Westbrook, his numbers are he's just having a better season, and his team is still he clinched the playoff spot. I think he'll if they continue to win the rest of the games, he'll be in. I think he'll continue to lock in the 5th seed. Oh, because he's not in the 4th seed, you want to give him MVP? At least he's in the playoffs. He's in the West with no team, and he's in the playoffs. Like, what do you think?
One thing about the stat pattern. It depends on how you look at it. Westbrook can get the double-digit points, double-digit assists easy, right? Now it's about the rebounding part. See, you have the big men down low to get his boards. Like, they try to say, like, oh, Steve Knight can get rebounds. They sometimes just let him get the boards, though. See, that's a problem in its own. You know what I mean? Like, but it's also, like,
his teammates
when Westbrook gets the rebound, like, sometimes it's either for him to, like, he's going down the court coast to coast, and he's laying that up, or he's up in the tempo, and he's passing somebody who's going to be open, because they're going to try to close it on Westbrook. If he goes coast to coast and tries to lay it up, he's going to pass it to somebody open, a shooter, and they're going to try to splash the 3. Now, because he does sit there and tend to just wait for the ball, sit under the rim, sit under the basket, and wait for the ball to come down so he get the rebound. So he is technically taking some of the rebounds away from, like, Adams.
But if they want the rebounds, then they can go over him.
The point is, but then they'll have a problem with locker rooms.
They look like they don't. They cheering him on. That's
why I feel like they let him get the boards. Now, as far as now, because it can always that they can just get the boards, and he's so fast, he'll take down the court. They can just throw it down every time. Westbrook's already down there. That's a layup, easy. Mm-hmm. They could do that. So is he stat padding? I'll say a little bit yes, but I feel like what he does though when he gets the ball, like I said, he takes it. He's either taking it coast to coast, because you're not keeping up with him. He's too fast. He's laying it up, or he's gonna pass it to the open man for the shot. So you know what I mean. I said a little bit yes, but sometimes it is help. He does. It depends on what he does. Now, if he just slowly he does this sometimes too. Just grabs the board and just takes time coming up the court. Yeah. Now that part right there, okay. Like, all right.
No. But he set. Let your team get the board. Y'all run down there and let's set up. Let's see what we about to do. Let's set up. You giving your teammates time to get down there. Sometimes that's okay for you to do. You get the rebound and you say, hey guys, go down. Let's set up a play. Or the coach is screaming to play out. Let them set the play. He's the point guard. Take your time. Go up the court like how LeBron. They say LeBron's technically the point guard, kinda. When LeBron brings up, nobody got a problem with LeBron bringing the ball up, or KD, or you know what I'm saying? Like anybody else, James Harden bring the ball up, even if he's a shooting guard. He's
LeBron James is like, I'm not sure to say expected, but like, he's at least expected to get a couple of boards. Like
no. I'm saying like just bringing the ball up. Period. Because sometimes they would just throw the ball to him and he has to bring it up. But
think about it, either LeBron James snags the board or they inbound him the ball.
Yeah,
but Westbrook though, as being the point guard, see, what's wrong with Steve Adams grabbing the board though and just passing to Westbrook?
But I'm saying he's the point. But what's the point? I might as well get the rebound and let me get that and you go down there and set up. What's the point of you sitting there grabbing and passing to me? I might as well just grab it, chill here. You go down there, make sure y'all set up, and let's do what we gotta do. Instead of you grabbing the board and say, "Oh, there you go." Like what?
The thing about it is though, Adams has to still stay down low just in case the ball doesn't bounce.
Yeah, I know that.
And if he grabs so heavy on the ball, he's gonna pass to Westbrook.
I know he's gonna do that. But
either way, it's still a split second that it's either he grabs the ball, passes to Westbrook, or Westbrook grabs the ball and Steven Adams goes out there. Steven Adams still has to wait for the ball to come back. Of course. So I feel like no matter what, like is it stat padding? I say just a little bit, but I feel like it depends. It depends on what is Westbrook doing when he gets the rebound. That's my opinion.
Who would you want the rebound?
Is he going to take it coast to coast? Is he going to try to take it coast to coast?
Or is he going to actually
kick out?
Or is he actually going to sit there and let his team set up and wait and let's see what we're about to do? Now, if people say, "Oh well," I know Chris Broussard was saying that that Westbrook, when it comes to contested shots by a point guard, he's way below because he gets off of his man and goes to get the rebound instead of guarding his man and can try to contest the shot.
Yeah, see, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that either. Yeah.
But they say so by contested shots by a point guard, he's mad low. Like he's low contested shots by a player or whatever. But still, like he's running over there to get the rebound because he knows what he knows what he's gonna do next before anybody else. Like he's basically ahead of the game where it's like he goes up there, he's grabbing the rebound. He gets low and say, all right, everybody go down there and let's set up and let's try to work. Because at the end of the day, okay, I understand centers and power forwards, you get the rebound. Centers, let your centers get 2% rebounds a game. I get it. I'm not disagreeing with what Steven Adams is doing or whatever, or they let him get the rebounds. They being his teammate like, yo, my teammate can make history. And he's helping us win every time he gets these triple doubles, every time he gets the rebound. He sets us up every time and make good plays. What's wrong with that?
I feel like if... Sorry, guys. This is probably a really long video, but I feel like next season... He should not be running triple doubles no more.
Yeah, no. I'm just saying.
Like next season,
let him make history now. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, make history this season. I feel like after that, maybe it's not so bad if he has to take over and do everything triple doubles. But I feel like next season, double digit points, double digit assists, no problem.
You can average a triple double.
But I feel like next season maybe like that now 8 boards. I say he should maybe drop down to 5 boards. Five boards. If he got 5 boards averaging 5 boards next season, 5-6 boards. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
I'm okay with that. But like next season, I feel like next season, I feel like the triple double thing should he should bring that back.
Of course, it's gonna slow down. I mean, if he don't have no team, it's gonna keep going. Like if he has no team,
but like I said, Adams could grab 10 boards if he wants to.
Hey, Adams ain't playing well like he did last year though.
Westbrook gotta do everything.
That's the whole point. He ain't playing like he was in the playoffs. Like,
but how can you? But it's like I guess when Westbrook passes the ball for the pick and roll, yeah, you'll score that. But it's like, how can you give a guy a chance to play to see if he plays better? If Westbrook is basically the ball dominant guy, he's gonna have the ball most of the time.
Yeah,
he's gonna be doing most of the scoring most of the time. He's gonna be most of the dishing most of the time, and he's grabbing most of the boards most of the time. So if he's doing everything, how can a guy look better from last season?
I mean, I'm saying get in the paint, rebound, and make sure you get the board, something like that. But I'm saying as in like. If Westbrook obviously don't get no help that season, they continue with the same team, he's going to have a triple-double next year too. Unless his motor runs down. But like I said, he's going on such a fast pace. But other than that, if he gets a Blake Griffin, if he gets a small forward,
if he gets a Blake Griffin, he has to stop that triple-double because Blake Griffin grab boards.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, but he doesn't have an Ibaka anymore. He doesn't have who's like a Tristan Thompson. He doesn't have a power forward that's getting boards like that. Kaner, I don't know what the hell going on with him.
Gibson can get boards. And, listen, Adams and Gibson can get boards. Think about this. If Westbrook wasn't doing triple-double this season, right? If Westbrook was grabbing less boards and making and he was still getting his dishes though to Adams, and Adams was averaging 12 points. We'll just say 12 points. But Adams, instead of Adams only having 6 boards because Westbrook's grabbing all the boards, suppose now he's having 8-9 boards. Those stats look better than him just averaging 12 points to 6 boards. Now, if he was averaging, like I said, 12 points to 9 boards, see, that look a little bit better. You know what I mean? Westbrook is not taking all his rebounds. Now he's averaging more because he's able to grab more.
But if he wants him to do it, he'd be like, yo, I want the stats to me. But then again, that's
yeah, but it's like that.
They'll put it in a selfish category kind of thing. Yeah. But at the end of the day, he's still making history. He's still helping. They still all helping each other. They see, like, yo, like, man, like, no offense to KD, but it's like after he left and then they traded Ibaka, Al Horford didn't want to come here after that whole thing happened. It's like, yo, like, they probably low-key know, like, yo, if it wasn't for Westbrook, and teammates won't, like, they won't confess to that. But they probably know, like, yo, if it wasn't for Westbrook, we would probably be worse than Orlando Magic right now. Or worse than the Pacers or something like that. Or worse than, you know what I mean, the 76ers. You know what I mean?
Worse than the 76ers? Nah, I think they have better. They have a better season than the 76ers. I think, pretty sure.
If they didn't have Westbrook?
Well, if they was in the East with the 76ers, they'd probably be better.
I'm saying in the West. They'll probably low as Lakers right now, honestly. The Lakers is basically that's what I'm saying. Like I'm just saying, like they probably know, like yo, let him get his history. We're like 37-9 with him with triple doubles. That they only lost 9 games with him being triple doubles. Are you kidding? Like come on, like that's just didn't the Warriors go 73-9? Like that's 9 games losing without a triple double. Like you know what I mean? You know how little comparison to 30-something games winning with a triple double. Like it's unbelievable. And I feel like if he doesn't win MVP, you're basically saying next year, when the new season comes in, triple doubles don't mean nothing. It don't mean nothing no more. You might have to get a quadruple double or something like that, right? Something like that.
If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you thumbs up. You guys see more content from us. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Until next time, guys.
Salute.